What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. And if you clicked on this video, you guys are in for a treat. A treat involving feet. Yep. So what you're seeing on screen right now is me controlling two Diablo 2 accounts online on Battle.net using my hands and my feet, with one pad for each pair. And honestly, the idea just came to me one day because I was looking down at my feet and I realized all that time that I've been sitting in my chair, I could have been using my feet to play twice the amount of Diablo 2. And of course this took a little bit of getting used to, and I'm still sharpening my awesome new skills every day. But there are a lot of cool things that you can do with a second account setup, so I'm sure you guys might be asking, why would you want to run a second account? Now there are multiple answers that I could give and multiple reasons, and I probably will forget or just be ignorant to half of the reasons that I could give for doing what I'm doing. So let me give you guys a couple of basic ideas and things that you could do if you were running a second Diablo 2 account. So the first thing that popped into my mind is that I hate dying, especially early on in a ladder season, because my sorceress just doesn't have enough life, and I teleport into a random mob and just get wrecked. So I figured, why not make a barbarian, specifically a horking barbarian, to provide my sorceress with battle orders, which ups her life and mana drastically, and at the same time, if I'm doing something like, say, a cow run that you're seeing here, I can loot virtually every body simultaneously as I'm killing and getting experience for two characters. Which brings me to another point. If you're in a place like the Secret Cow level, which has a ton of common monsters, you're basically doubling your odds for any type of item to drop off of a dead enemy, just by having one extra character in the game in the vicinity of the character that you're playing with. Now, I'm curious to see what you guys say in the comments, whether you guys say something like, Auroros, this is the coolest thing ever, or Auroros, you're a cheating turd sandwich. Because friends of mine that I've talked to about my second account method have mixed results, and I would say about half of my friends say I'm a cheating turd sandwich. But my defense to that is that yes, I pay for a second Battle.net account, or in this case, a second PlayStation Network account, and I'm doing all of this through sheer skill. There's no bot involved, no AI, nothing's looting for me while I'm leaving the screen and the pad. And this is my way of offsetting the fact that I have a full-time job, a kid to take care of, and attempting to juggle all of my various workouts and hobbies, including this channel. So you can take my defense for what it is, but everyone's gonna have their own opinion, and I'm totally cool with it. Because I gotta tell you guys, I'm having a blast running this second account. Like, who'd have thought that playing two Diablo accounts would literally be twice the fun? As if I wasn't addicted to this game enough. But anyway, another simple idea would be to have a Fist of the Heaven / Conviction Paladin and run that alongside of a sorceress of your choosing. And if you get your skills up with your toes enough, you'll be able to have your Paladin follow your sorceress, and you can shut down all immunities early on without worrying about having to get a Sunder Charm, which could take forever depending on how much time you have to actually invest in the game. And that could just open up more areas to any elemental build, like if there's places you specifically wanted to farm but there's too many immunities to your respective element. And here's more food for thought. If the servers are really sparse and you can't find anybody to play with, at least you'll always have a second character in the game, which will give you an experience boost of, I believe, 50%. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that. So those are just a few of the reasons and ideas that I could come up with off the top of my head. So I wanted to do a couple of demos for you guys. The first one being an ice-themed druid with a chanter / hydra sorceress, and the second one being a cow run with my horker barbarian and my blizzard sorceress. So kick back, relax, and enjoy this footage as I play Diablo 2 with two accounts with my hands and feet. Alright, so that just about wraps up the video. So I wanted to thank you guys very much for tuning in and watching. I just found it hilarious that I was actually able to pull this off, and it actually is pretty beneficial. And it's fun too. It's really testing my ability to multitask. Now, call me insane, but I was thinking about doing a third Diablo 2 account because I realized that my elbows aren't controlling any controllers. So think about putting a controller on your lap and running a third Diablo 2 account from your lap. Now, if I go that far, I'm gonna need you guys to share that video with everybody on the planet, because that would be multitasking on a level that I haven't seen yet. But I am still extremely happy with being able to control 2 accounts almost entirely at the same time, with a few exceptions such as opening up the inventory taskbar, but I can learn how to do stuff like that as I level up my skills and abilities. So if you guys found this hilarious or entertaining at all, consider hitting that like button. And if you really want to show me some love, consider hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget, if you like anything related to fitness, hobbies, gaming, or motivational speeches, check out the rest of my channel, because life isn't one-dimensional, and neither is my content. So until next time, love your life, stay motivated, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.